Hey, I guess we're doing it. Yeah, hey guys. Uh it's me again. Yeah, I got to catch up on those YouTubes I'm supposed to be sending to one of my teammates, Scott Watson. Uh he emailed Marco Poloed me today and said I'm behind. So I don't know if you saw my last two from yesterday. I Marco Poloed him and said to tell him to watch them to see if they were up to his standards or if I need to change my tone. Anyway, my tone tends to be a little intense if I'm not faking it, which I have learned to do really well because that's how you get ahead in life is learn how to do what other people want you to do, to act like they want you to do, to smile when they want you to smile, and to be upset when they want you to be upset, to have the same opinion as they do, or don't have one at all, at least don't voice it. So today, or tonight, I guess it's because it's tonight here, our little video chat today will be about if you've never been broke, maybe you should. You know, I had a mentor, 20, time just flies. It was back in 1985, 86, and some of you weren't even born yet. Where was I at? Oh, yes, that's where I was. You know, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't write these things down, right? Then I'd have to read it or need a video prompt, but I'm not professional enough to have a prompter. In fact, I don't work good off promptings myself. I like to just ramble, and therefore. But if you've never been broke, have you ever been really broke? Oh, yes, this is what my mentor once said. You know, broke and poor are different. Poor is an attitude. Broke is a circumstance. So, poor we can't really take care of. Poor is something you got to change yourself. Something I had to change. Had a poor attitude. I have a poor attitude. I didn't have money. Attitude about being broke. I did not like, and I haven't been. Yeah, I have been to the point where I was living in my car. Yeah, and but I was always able to just work if I needed to. So I never really starved to death. It's pretty hard to starve to death in this country, here in the United States. Now that doesn't mean that y'all get cell phones and that everything's good. It's hard to starve to death. It's hard to get thrown out in the street because there's so many different programs to help us. At least, unless you're, never mind. We won't go there. So anyway, maybe you should be. You ever think of that? Maybe you ought to just move out of your house, give all your stuff away, take your family with you, and go out and survive. Or you could go to a third world country and instead of going to a resort like I usually do, where everything's all fine and dandy and fancy and all that, go out and live with the people. See what it's like out there. Find out the reason that people from all over the world, 7 billion of them, want to come to here into North America. Because it's better than where they're at. But we have all of these needs. I mean, I look around, I don't need any of this stuff. It's nice, but if I didn't have it, I would still be alive. So what we need and what we want are always two different things. But it seems like we'll work more for what we want than for what we need. I talk to people every day that need this, that need that want this, that want that. They don't want it bad enough, though, because there are ways in the world here, especially in the United States, to get what you want. And they're legal, actually. There are many illicit ways too, and a lot of people try those because it's seems to be a quick way, a fast way, and the jails and prisons are full of those that didn't do it, and they're full of those that did too. And so, maybe we just need to, get to the bottom of the bottom. It's kind of like me being overweight. You sometimes, the doctors tell you you're going to die. You end up in the hospital and you almost die. You should have died several times. My time for living, if I had have lived after my last incident, was over 3 years ago in March. And so, we just, we take too many things for granted. And we can get what we want. We can become self-reliant. We can become, I don't know if we can become financially independent anymore because but we can get to the point where, as one person said it, nobody can put their thumb on us and squeeze. I have never been there. Am to the point now where we're debt-free and we can live and do pretty much what we want to do. We can't do a lot of things I'd really, really want to do. But maybe that's a good thing, because right now I am supposed to be at an addiction recovery program, right? But I'd rather eat. Just as simple as that. Actually, my addiction isn't food. Food is one of the, what do they call it? Self-medication processes that I use that I happen to get. I really like it. It's a good habit. It's better than some of the ones I could have. Anyway, why aren't we doing what we know we could do? We know what we're capable of doing. We can look around and we can see other people doing it. Because we're not motivated. How do you get motivated? Motivation for a reason. There's no way I can motivate you to do anything. You can maybe get excited because of something I say, probably not, because I don't say much worth listening to. But the minute you walk out the door, or even before you walk out the door, or before your computer closes, let's say you're watching this and all of a sudden the light goes out, right? And then all of a sudden it's a string of swear words, and the light company sucks and everything's bad, and it's just the way it is, right? And so we yell and scream and holler instead of just getting out the flashlight and going to see which breaker broke. You know what I'm saying? So if we're not where we want to be, it's our own fault. And the sooner we take responsibility of that, and responsibility means ability to respond. Doesn't mean react. It means the ability to respond. And until we ourselves take upon ourselves the responsibility, if you want, to respond to something, it's not going to get done. Either the world's going to act on us, or we're going to respond. So if you're not willing to give up all if you're not willing to give up all of your everything that you have, turn on National Geographic and don't watch the cute little bunnies or the cute little dolphins out there swimming around. Go and watch what the real world is going through, and then be glad that you have unity. Hey, good talking to you. Bye-bye.